the number one problem we see, and it always like fundamentally boils down to this, is just a confidence problem. It's just a certainty problem. And that certainty problem prevents people from making decisions and sticking with decisions. And that's the biggest sin you could commit as an entrepreneur. What people don't understand is it doesn't matter if you make a bad decision, because you can always learn from it. A bad decision for us is an uncertain, a wavering decision.
Yeah.
Right? So any decision you make, you have to be certain about it. You have to follow through with it and see it through till the end. It's like if you start up a new campaign or something on ads, you can't just throw a little bit of money in it and be like, all right, this was a fluke.
Yeah.
You don't know. You don't have enough data to be able to conclusively say that. So that's the problem we're seeing, like with entrepreneurs who start off, like with people, like they try different business strategies. They're like, all right, I'm going to try e-commerce now. I'm going to try trading. I'm going to try coaching. Like, oh, none of this shit works. You know, it's that. That's the problem. That's not the problem. The problem you're not admitting is it's your focus. It's not you. You're not damaged. It's just you're focusing on something that's keeping you here. So the way in which we do this is it's a slow process, right? What we talked about, that unwavering conviction, it comes through years and years of you living up to your word, you showing yourself, hey, I said I was going to do this and I did this. Therefore, I am this person. I respect myself. But people don't have that because they have been living through someone else's orders, right? They don't have confidence in themselves. So when you go to school, the teacher tells you what to do. Go to college, your professors tell you what to do. When you go to a job, your employer tells you what to do. When you're an entrepreneur, oh shit, I'm naked, I'm vulnerable. No one's telling you what to do. So that's literally, that's what we help people do. So it always begins with a soft process of, hey, let's get clear first on what we want, because you will never get confident if you don't have clarity. Confidence is a byproduct of clarity. If I can clearly picture like what I want and I know the numbers, like if you say, hey, I want 10 strategy sessions, like 10 bookings a day. Well, let's reverse engineer that. How many YouTube views do I have to get this many? How many leads does that bring? How many leads brings me how many calls? So then I can say, hey, I just need this many views on my channel every single month. That gives me clarity. I have numbers. I just need to work on getting this many views.
So is that what you're doing with people? Like, so walk me through a little bit of the process. You don't have to give away the secret sauce, but like someone listening to this right now and they're like, hey, that is me. I feel like I am like what Quazi's saying. I fall in this category. What are some of like the initial things that people can be doing in order to start gaining that clarity and gaining that conviction in order to be like, cool, I do deserve this. It's okay that I have this, or like, okay, what Quazi's saying makes 100% sense. And I need to get to that end, that other side of this journey, this other side of this bridge. How do they get there?
It depends on what situation you're at now, but I always believe you always have to have a longer term picture of what would make your life a fucking vacation. You know, what would make your life an endless vacation that you don't like? It's not a means to an end. It is the end. What is the end? And you're living in a continual vacation every single day. What does that look like? Who are you with? Who are you being? What are you doing every day? What do you have? All of these things, you define all of these variables.
And
how does it make you feel?
Written down on a paper?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So we do this, we have this clarity, like a defining worksheet where we do what, why, and who. What do I want? Why do I want it? So we get both intellectual and emotional clarity, and who it is I've got to become in order to achieve that. Because every single change we see in our lives is a result of who we become, right? So once we define that, then the how and when start to show up. So what most people mistakenly do, especially like beginner entrepreneurs, like people who are in corporate careers, like that's what I did. They immediately look at how. Okay, I think I want that. I'm not sure that I want that. How do I get there? And then they try different things with a lack of commitment. When is it going to show up? So that's the number one mistake people make. So you just got to get really clear on what it is I want 5-10 years from now in the longer term, why I want it, and who it is I've got to become, who I'm being as I am living in that ideal scene.
Is it okay for that thing to change over, like someone's listening 100%. Right now, they're like, I don't know what I want in 5 years. Yeah. Is that okay for that to change?
And it can be a vague picture right now, but the important part is you commit to something and you start. Because once you have that picture and you take diligent steps that you know to fully get you there, it's like the terrain gets clearer and clearer the more you walk the path. But you need to walk the path with, complete certainty on, okay, this is what I know now. Because what most people focus on is, what do I not know? Okay, I don't know this. These are the uncertainties. What do you know? What do you have? What skills do you have that you can use? What are you passionate about? Not like what you don't have. You know what I mean?